Welcome to JMC Live. It's another Tuesday night edition coming at you here live. We're going to go straight into things. We're going to get everything set up here for you. What we got here first today? Alright, let's start with the Big Bang. There was a Big Bang this week with the Chile earthquake. And I mean, it's kind of, we got a joke going on. I know it's lame. Have you ever eaten chili in Chile? I don't know. But in 2004, there was another earthquake over 8.5. This one's 8.6. And it talks about the Earth's axis being, you know, rotated by a few millimeters, which ends up translating to a few milliseconds off the actual time clock. We're actually going to go to God's Word, which actually talks about this and in its entirety. And I'm going to start in Matthew chapter 24. That's going to be chapter 24. And we're going to start in verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be famines, pestilence, earthquake, in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. They shall deliver you to the afflicted, kill you, and you shall be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then you will be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Many false prophets shall rise and deceive many, because iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endures to the end, the same will be saved. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be practiced in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. When the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet stands in the holy place, let him understand. Then let those that are in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down and take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Now, if you think about what I'm reading here, this is a description of what the end times are supposed to be. This is written, you know, a long time ago. A lot of stuff has happened, you know, 1,000 years or more. There's been some texts that have found 800 years, 1,000, 2,000 years, depending on which ones you want to look at, Dead Sea Scrolls. And this was stuff talked about back then. Let's jump right into verse 19. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that are breastfeeding in these days. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, and not on the Sabbath day. For then the great tribulation will come, such as it was not since the beginning of the world until this time. No, it shall never be. And those days should be shortened. There should be no flesh saved, for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. Now you're hearing this. This is verse 23. We're talking about that no one's going to be saved because and things are going to go bad, except for and even the elect are in the middle of this. You know, meaning those that are following Christ. It says that the days will be shortened. This is chapter 24 of Matthew, verse 23, and it's verse 22. Excuse me. In verse 23, then if any man say as to you, here's Christ, and believe it not. Now here's 24. For there shall arise many false Christs, false prophets, and show great signs and wonders that were possible, and they will deceive the very elect. So the very elect, meaning the Christians, are going to be fooled into believing that some power, some entity, some organization, some denomination, some ministry, some political power, some country is going to say, this is the way it's going to be, this is how things are supposed to go. And then we go to verse, what is that, 25. Behold, I've told you before. Wherefore, if he say unto you, behold, he's in the desert, don't go. He's in the secret chambers, do not believe. For as the lightning comes out of the east and shines into the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So, we look at verse 27, it talks about the Son of Man coming. And it says no one's going to know the day, the time, or the hour of when Jesus Christ is supposed to come. Big popular movie that just came out, 2012, and everyone's...
Has it come out?
Yeah, it's already out. You can even rent it now. And everyone's all, 2012 is the end of the world. 2012 is not the end of the world. No one's going to know the end of the world.
God, it even says God himself does not know the day, the hour, anything.
I would have to say, though, when it comes finally time, someone might know the year at the most. But
well, if we look at all what Revelation and Daniel, Ezekiel, and what Jesus said, the signs to look for, we will know. Well, we won't know the hour nor the day or the minute, but we'll know about the time and the year that probably all, he's going to come back and take us home. But we're not going to know the exact moment, But Jesus said, be prepared,
And we look at verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be dark, and the moon shall not give into light, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of heavens shall be shaken. It says, because the wickedness of the world and for the safety of the elect, the days were shortened. Mm-hmm. This is the second time that we can look in history, and I've already posted the link on Eternal Flame News. You guys can actually look it up, read it, check it out, or you can just do a search online.
I actually found this on CNN.
Yeah, it's just now got posted today on CNN. It's been thrown around for the last couple of days. Space.com has it.
But NASA
Yahoo has it.
But NASA's the one who posted it originally.
Yeah, Space.com, NASA, or Space.gov. I can't remember which. But so we got actual physical proof that the days of the Earth are being shortened through earthquakes, volcanoes, things like that. There's also the other theory that maybe another asteroid will crash into the Earth, and depending on the speed and velocity, of the impact, when that finally hits, because you got something spinning, and you got something coming at it like this, if it's going the same direction of the spin, it's going to cause it to go faster. So the one thing that we have to know as Christians, that the asteroid is going to be coming in the opposite direction of the spin. Because if it's coming in the same direction and hits in the same direction as the spin, it's going to go faster, which may eventually cause it to slow down. But my theory is if you're spinning to the left, it's not going to come in the same direction. It's going to come head on, fight, and they're going to slow it down, which will cause even more problems. There's been a lot of mishits of major asteroids, 17 stories long, high, a couple of miles wide across, and these aren't publicized that much. I mean, you'll just go to NASA and you look, 1.2 mile wide asteroid cross between the Earth and the moon, on blah 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 blah. So these things seem to keep happening, and they're happening more rapid. Like I said, there was one in 2004. There's the one now. I wanted to start off with that. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.